BLS, and I'm excited to have this special guest with me. I've been waiting for her music for quite some time now. Queen Naija, how are you?
Hello.
Looking beautiful.
So are you? I'm
Thank
doing good.
you.
How are you?
I'm great.
That's good.
I'm blessed.
Amen.
Life be lifing, but I take it one day at a time.
Oh,
You
yes.
know what I mean?
Life all the time.
Yes.
Every
Happy
day.
belated birthday.
Thank you. I just turned 30.
How do you feel? It's a new chapter.
Yeah. I feel just like that. I feel like there's a reset on my life. And I'm just so ready. I can't wait to see what's to come.
It gets better. I'm just a little bit older than you.
Wait,
and
how old are you?
I'm not telling. Which is 31.
31?
That's a
You
lot.
look great. You look
Thank
like
you so
you're
much.
like 28.
I'll take it. I'll take it. But like as you get older, your level of I don't care, it gets so
You
much
said it.
better. It
Yeah.
does. And so
It's switched. It's a switch in my brain. It's like, okay, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't.
yeah. In your 20s, you're kind of like you pay attention to everything. If somebody says something, you could feel it, and you're like, oh dang, do I need to change? Am I really this way? And then you hit your 30s, and it just starts to go up, and you're like, I don't give a damn.
You know what? Oh my gosh, that's right on point. I wonder why. It's like that.
Just when you evolve, the maturity, you know what I mean? You realize that other people's opinions don't really matter. Because, baby, at the end of the day, you going to be you and...
Yeah, and they going to be them.
Yeah, and what they think doesn't really matter. It doesn't put any more money in your pocket. It doesn't take it away. So,
you don't pay my bills.
Hello. So you have a project that came out today, and it's called 30.
Yes.
And I know you said it's about this new chapter, but what have you learned?
Oh, man. I think part of what you just said, I think I've learned to accept things for what they are and not what I want them to be. Also, I feel like in my 20s, I was a little bit more uncertain about what I wanted. And here, as I'm approaching my 30s, I feel just way more sure of what I want and what I don't want and what it takes to get there. And I think I'm ready, and I'm just gearing up to put in the work for it. I said this before. I feel like I'm just now kind of starting like artist development and stuff. I feel like in my 20s, it just all sort of came at me very quickly, and I didn't have time to. Yeah. And my storyline was right there. It just kind of fell into my lap. And now I just have to figure out. Now I just actually have to put on my big girl draws and, figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to be the best queen I could be, the best mom I could be. I still believe in love and marriage, so the best future wife I could be. And all of that, and just making sure I'm keeping God first,
I love that. And because I'm a parent too, I have my custody of my 9-year-old niece. Okay. And so that can definitely mature you a lot quicker.
Oh,
you know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying? Life is going to mature you, but then that parenthood is just something that's totally different.
You said your niece is 9?
She's 9, yeah.
Yeah. My oldest is about to be 11, and my youngest is about to be 7.
Wow.
So
that's a lot.
It is a lot. And
yeah.
Now I'm trying to get back out here in these streets, and they're more aware of when I'm gone, and I'm, even when I go back on tour, like it's just so many things that I'm just literally figuring it out. I'm just figuring it out, and I'm ready to. So.
Yeah. Well, you will, because you're a Libra. I like to talk about zodiacs, by the way. So y'all like to balance that Libra scale. It's about balance, and no 3 areas is always going to be balanced.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
like
whatever you put your attention to. So if your focus is on your kids and your music right now, it's going to be dope. And then maybe the love life is going to slack off. But
that's how it always is. Yeah. I've learned that. I think that's one of the things I've also learned too. I think in my 20s, I was like, okay, I have to just put in the same amount of work for like everything, and everything has to be. And I've learned, you know what? At some point, something's going to take the back end. Like when I was just MIA and like at home a lot, my family life was like first, and my kids, they were first. But now, like if I leave and I have to work a lot, it's tough to say. As much as I want them to like know that I'm there for them and love them, I still got to get out here and really
get this money and provide,
and also show them too, like what it's like to I don't want to say chase a dream, because that sounds typical, but you get my drift.
Like catch your dreams, because you're catching them. You're succeeding. You've been very successful, with your platinum selling records and everything.
Thank you.
So I want to go back a little bit to talk about like your upbringing. So how was that growing up as a child? Because I don't know if I know that story.
Oh, all right. Well, I grew up in Ypsilanti, Michigan, somewhere outside of Detroit, and pretty much I started off singing like in church. I knew I could first sing when I was like probably like 6, but I started singing like as like a 3-year-old, and I knew that I could write songs when I was like in 3rd grade. That's when I like started.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, but maybe you should ask me like exactly what you want to know about.
Like, was it a 2-parent household?
I was gonna get to that next. That's crazy. I only had my mom. I never met my dad. My dad was actually got deported back to his country when I was 2 months. Well, when I was 2 months old. He's from Yemen.
Yeah.
And now that after I started YouTube and everything, I ran across. Somehow got in touch with my dad's side of the family, and he actually passed away in 2005 when I was 10. But it's okay. No, seriously, thank you. But it's okay. I never knew him, so
right.
You know, did I say he was from Yemen?
Yes.
Yeah, I said that. But I did have a stepdad in the house, like from when I was younger. But I just still really didn't feel like it was like a father figure that I really needed. So I still kind of grew up just seeing things.
Right.
But all in all, I feel like I was a very bubbly little girl. I was friendly to everybody, even when people were not friendly to me. And I've always been just a very just open person, like just sharing things, sharing my toys, sharing my snacks, even when people were, mean to me. And also, I was like, they called me the neighborhood child where I lived. I would just run around my hair all over my head. And like, if I smelled chicken at somebody's screen door, I'm running up to the screen door. I'm like, let me get a piece of chicken.
Come on.
Put some hot sauce on here.
Yeah.
So like, I was a neighborhood child, and
just very social.
Yeah, and throughout school, I moved around a lot also. Like, I only stayed in that place in Ypsilanti up until I was 6 years old. And after that, we almost moved every year or every other year. So I always switched different schools. I was always the new girl, having to readjust. And I feel like that helped me throughout, like, in my adult life. Like, now it's just like, I'm always like so shifty, like, okay, what's going to happen now?
Right.
And even in my adulthood, I feel like I've had like 3 different lives. Like, I'm only 30.
Right.
Like,
and you've gone through a lot.
From 18 to 30, I feel like I've lived 3 different lives. I had my first child at, I'm sorry, I had my first child at 19, was married at 19, divorced by 22, then jumped into a whole new relationship. Now I'm,
Yeah. But it makes sense, right?
Yeah,
that makes sense for your upbringing. And mine is kind of similar because I didn't know who I'm adopted, so I didn't know who my father was for a long time. I just met him like maybe 15 years ago. And so when you don't have that father figure dynamic, you know what I'm saying? You do want to like be friendly with everybody, and because you're looking for a connection and belonging and things like that.
Looking for love.
So I could tell you wear your heart on your sleeve. You're very bubbly, very open,
For a fact.
and that's a great trait to keep, especially with how you grew up. Because statistically, you're supposed to be introverted and shy and all these negative things. So that's really cool that you've built your own family and you're doing the opposite of what's expected. So. Kudos to you on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how does 30 play into the album with just then till now?
Well, I'll give you a little pointer. I was going to name this EP Here Damn at first. More so
because your fans wanted the music.
Not that. No. The label, I had a whole album completed, and when I went to the label to try to turn it in so we could drop it, because it was going to be my sophomore album.
Right.
They they told me I couldn't drop it until I drop another EP, because it was in the contract and I signed it. So hey, that's my fault too. I just forgot. I forgot that I needed to drop another EP. So I think I was just like so eager to drop my album, and then once they told me that I had like a Debbie Downer, so I was just like, oh, fine, I'm gonna just go record some new songs because I don't want to take any music from my album, and I'm gonna just make it a EP and give it to them like Here Damn.
Right.
But the gag is, I went to Miami and I recorded a whole 8-song EP. I work with Pooh Bear and No ID as executive producers.
Fire.
And oh my God, I had so much fun. Like, it was the most fun I had recording music since 2018. Honestly, like, I had fun doing this. Like, I wasn't super in my feelings. I wasn't like going through some crazy heartbreak where I was just, I just was having fun, and I was, getting outside of the box of what I'm used to, and yeah, I felt very sexy and all those good things. So
Yeah.
that's what 30 is to me.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, you get this new thing of like a new level of like I don't care. Like it was like kind of a very lighthearted, fun, free situation.
Well, I did get a chance to listen to the project, and I love it, and it does feel very light. Yes. It seems lighter, and so I think everybody's gonna really enjoy it.
I hope y'all appreciate it, because some of y'all be out there talking about something. We need you to get another heartbreak. Like we need.
Why is that though?
Why y'all want me to be unhappy?
Come on. Now you know they did that to Mary J. Mary J. Blige, but then she came out with some songs that was like lighthearted, just fine and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I do feel like you have tracks on there that's similar, that has the same vibe, same energy, that's gonna be just as popular as Medicine in the Heartbreak song.
Thank you for saying that.
Yes.
Yeah, because people think we always got to be down just to fit. I think music, what I've learned over time is like, music more than anything is about the feeling that it gives you. And I learned that a feeling doesn't just have to be a sad feeling. It could be a happy feeling. It could be a feeling that you want to dance. It could be a feeling that you feel confident and sexy. It could be a feeling like, you about to step outside your house and you want to put some nice things on.
Yes.
All types of feelings. So I've learned to just step outside the box and be more open-minded with that,
Was that the thought process for Put It On? Eat?
Pooh Bear actually gave me that song. He was like, hey, you need to get outside the box. Just record this and see how it sounds. And then when I recorded it, I was like, ooh, I like this. This feels sassy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was like, I can do this. Like, because I know that I'm versatile, but I never really put out versatile music. Yeah. And it was like a little scary for me too, because, like I want people to be able to love it, and I feel like they were only used to a certain kind of queen music, and I just want to open people up more. And also, like, I know I have my core fan base, but I'm trying to get more people to be a fan.
Don't put her in a box. She's more than that. And I think that you will hear that in this new project. Mm-hmm. So I'm loving it. I also like Rain, though.
I love Rain too.
Okay. Yeah. That puts me in my feelings a little bit. I just feel, I don't know, I feel all the feels.
Tell me what you feel.
I have like a side of me that's very emotional. Mm-hmm. And so it just makes me, I don't know, it takes me back to like relationships that I felt, let me see how to articulate it. Intense. Yes, that's what it is. Intense.
That's what it's about. It's like passionate. Like yes. Love and passion.
But it's rare that people really feel that with a partner. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Is it?
For me, it is. Oh, okay. I feel like when it's intense, it's mostly like based around lust, right? But then every now and then there's a relationship where they give you the lust feelings, but it's also like we here mentally connecting as well. And I feel like that's very rare to have all of that.
Does Rain give you lust? Or what does it give you?
It gives me just intense, like passionate feelings, like from my soul. Like I'm really
the way I look at it too, like it's a difference between like lust and like love making. Like I feel like when you're really in love with somebody and like that, how can I say this? But like when you feel like your body is made for a person, that's love and passion. It's not just like, oh, this is some lust stuff. Like this is like we are intertwined. Like I feel like we're
for sure,
one, and you're the only person that can make me feel this way, make my body do these things. Like because I truly like. I feel like, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like not all women, but most women, we can't just give our bodies to anybody.
Facts.
Like you have to like feel something for this person. Like you have to feel some sort of like passion and love for some.
Yes,
so
but sometimes there are intense connections that is based on lust.
Yeah.
For me, you find out that it's not lust when there is a mental stimulation and connection going on. So if the sex is great and it's just, ooh, I can't keep my hands off you, you make me tingle and stuff like that, and then we have conversations and you understand me and we're able to be on the same page, that's to me when it's more than lust. But if it's just
and also like having a spiritual connection too is also very much important.
Yeah,
being equally yoked and things like that. So, yeah. That's great. That's great.
Do you feel like you have that in your current relationship?
I do. I mean, but we're human, and we,
For
you know,
sure.
we both have things to work on, but we're getting somewhere, and I feel like God is working in a mysterious way. But
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
I just feel like God is working. Like things that I prayed for is, you know, it's coming to pass. But it obviously, like, it's like, you know, sometimes growing like hurts a little bit, you know, like growing pains.
Yeah.
But I'm optimistic about it.
As you should be. I know you want to be a wifey because you do manifest that a lot.
I talk about it, but I'm gonna tell you this. I talked about it a lot in previous interviews, like when a few years ago, and I talked about it in my songs. Yes, I still want to be a wife. That's the ultimate like goal in a relationship for me. Like, because I'm not just about to not, you know. But I think more than ever lately, I've been just trying to focus on Queen as the human, the mom, and the artist right now.
Yeah.
And doing a lot of self-work inside myself so that I can be the best wife and the best partner to someone. I think I had to take a step back from obsessing over marriage and things of that sort. And the idea of it, and really think like, okay, what do I like? Do I really want this? And like what? Because to me, being a wife is work in itself. Like that is a whole nother ball game. So I had to take a step back and really just, I had to focus on me, you know?
I love that.
So, and I think it's still possible to do that while you're in a relationship, because like we go through different growing phases and he has to do the same thing. So, yeah, I want that, but right now that's not my like
priority.
Top number one priority.
Yeah. That's called growth. And it's actually healthy.
Yes.
And people who just want to get married just for the sake of having the title, I think they have it backwards.
Yeah.
And, you know, there is a thing where people are like, oh, if I'm with somebody and we've been together for, some people might say 3 years, 6 years, 10 years is the max. Absolutely not. I don't feel like that's coming from like a mature place because there is a lot of work that it takes to sustain a successful marriage, and just jumping in something just because you've been with somebody for 3 years, you have to make sure that that person is for right for you and you're right for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people grow apart, you know, so you need that time to really figure out like, yo, this is my number one, and there ain't nothing else out there in the streets, you know?
Yeah. I feel like it's situational. I feel like it's different for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
And you could be like, for example, like in my relationship, it kind of like happened quick. Like we started off like as friends, and then I sort of, let's just keep it real, I just got pregnant kind of quick, and then we jumped right from being friends and then to like having to jump into this serious thing, and also deal with like problems with just the regular problems of trying to like move in together and like family stuff and all that stuff. And I just feel like for us, it's just different. Everybody on social media see things from a certain their own standpoint, but they're on the outside looking in.
For sure.
And yeah.
But let's talk about that, because people did try to say that you moved in fast with them. But the thing is,
I did,
but not really, because you said,
and I did move on fast. This is my life.
But what you've said before is that you did a lot of the healing
while
during
I was
the breakup of the last relationship that didn't work out.
I didn't do
or you wouldn't say you're healed yet?
No. I feel like I'm healed from it. I still feel like there are certain triggers though, for sure, that comes from that. But people were pretty much like, how could you get over a person that fast? And I was already over it. When it kept happening. Like like people don't understand, women leave mentally first before they leave like physically. I was already gone. Yeah. Like, so it was just like things.
That's what I was getting to.
I was already gone.
Most of us check out.
Yeah.
And for those who really give in a relationship, we're going to give like our absolute.
The 100% until it's like.
Until there's nothing left.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
That's how I am. Yeah. It's like I'm with you until I'm not.
Until you're not. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, we're done. It. And by that time, she has every right to move on. So there's that.
So clock that T.
Clock it. So you've been called like one of R&B's most relatable voices, and of course with social media being so loud and opinionated, like how do you protect your authenticity in this new age where everybody has something to say?
I just filter what I share now. That's all. I used to just say a lot of things and be a oversharer, and I just feel like now, along with growth, I kind of learned when to shut up and when to say something.
Yeah, because you did share a lot of your relationship in the past, and now do you feel like you have to protect it more, and so it's not as public as you used to have it?
I do feel like you should protect something that's sacred that you take serious. So yeah. But it's a way. I think it's still a way to be relatable and authentic without having to pour all my business out. It ain't nobody's business. Like, it's not.
At the end of the day, it's not.
Yeah. So
yeah. I love it. And thank you for
you.
clarifying that. So with this album, what do you feel like people will take away from it? Or what do you hope they'll take away from it?
I hope people just feel, I hope I embrace people to embrace people. I hope they feel embraced and hopeful and optimistic. And I hope they see my versatility. And also, like, I think that people will definitely still have that like relatable factor because the first song, did you hear the first song called 30?
Yes, I actually really like that song.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I feel like it's really relatable. I feel like that was like a page out of my diary, so I still had that part there, and then I have like the fun stuff that I'm still low-key talking about love even though it's on an upbeat tempo.
Yeah,
I'm like, I hope you find what you're looking for. You mad it wasn't me?
You mad it wasn't me?
So yeah, I think it has, I think people would I just hope they take away that I'm still here and I'm versatile, and I hope it gives them good feelings, because there was a lot of people that's like, Queen, can you do some fun music? We're tired of we're tired of the sad stuff. Now look here. You got it. So
here, damn.
The ball's in your damn to y'all. The ball's in your court, you know?
Yeah. Well, I love it. I think it's a dope project.
You.
And I'm thinking about just some of the other things that I've seen on like social media. I feel like, one, you look amazing.
Thank you.
And I know I said that in the beginning, but you really do.
I appreciate that.
And I just feel like people are so nitpicky, right? Mm-hmm. Like there were the recent rumors about pregnancy that you just shut down. Like, baby, no. Because, baby, when you in love, you eat good.
Yeah.
Okay?
For sure.
So find somebody that feeds you.
Yeah,
right?
and I know how to lose some weight if I want to.
Yeah. But it looks good on you. It's mommy weight.
But listen, the most y'all say that, I go on your profile picture and you could stand to lose some weight too. So that's all I'm going to say. Is a lot of y'all really don't be having no room to talk. Okay. I was going to say something else, but I'm going to filter it from here.
That part. She said what she said. All right. So finish this sentence. The best love advice I ever got was.
The best love advice I ever got. Has anybody ever given me love advice?
Nothing you can think of right now.
I can't think of nothing. I feel like someone told me something along the lines of just like, okay, I'll say this. I don't know. I will give the love advice. This is just come from me. I think that it's really important to learn your partner's love language. And I know like y'all might have different love languages, but you have to give love in the way that they receive it, not in the way that you receive it. So like, for example, how can I say this? If a person's love language is words of affirmation, right? And your love language is gifts. Like you like to receive gifts, but you also giving them gifts and like you feel like they're not being appreciative. It's not because they don't appreciate it. It's because it's not registering to them because you're not loving them in their love language. They probably want to hear more words of affirmation and, you know, they want you to speak to them in certain ways. They appreciate the gifts, but you got to love them in the way that they receive it, vice versa. So that's what I was saying.
Those are facts. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. The most misunderstood thing about you is?
I think the most misunderstood thing about me is that I didn't grow. Like people still basically like see old videos and see old things that I've said And they just don't understand that even in a year, so much could happen, and you could your mindset can change and grow. And I think people don't acknowledge growth. I can't, in all aspects. Like, people will see just things that the way that maybe used to carry myself, or the things that I would say, or the videos with me in Clarence, and just feel like I'm still
what do you feel like they don't understand about your relationship?
I don't really want to talk too much about it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was just trying to set the record straight, because I feel like I said, everybody's journey is their own.
Yeah, I feel like I say it a lot. Even online, I've said it plenty of times online about my relationship. I just feel like they need to stay out of my business. That's it. Period.
That's it. Period. Point blank.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank. All right. So, do you have any new videos getting ready to come out? What can your fans expect from you in the future?
I think right now my focus is just getting this album out, this music out first. But I would one of the things I would like to do is take some acting classes, because I feel like I'll be really good in a comedy thing. Yeah,
I was gonna say that,
some sort of lighthearted comedy film. But if it's serious, no, I cannot cry on spot.
What?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to that, and we're gonna manifest that for the future. Okay.
Thank
we're gonna see you on TV.
Yeah.
But y'all need to go out there and get 30. Okay. Queen Naija is back outside. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
And what do you want to say to your fans before we let you go?
I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me from day one. And if y'all still here, y'all are very special people, and I will buy you a slice of pizza.
That part. Appreciate y'all for listening. It's